Ay, ¿qué pasaría? Bueno. Buenos días. Hola, hola, buenos días.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
So it was like I clicked on the link that's in the email, and I guess that was a different meeting ID. Okay, we got it. How are you?
Yeah, that's the great thing. But I think that's why I sent both, because of the same problem last week. And I say, well, no, I think I will send first the ID and password. Any case you have in trouble one more time. How was everything? How's everything?
Good. I couldn't sleep last night, so I'm kind of, my brain's really foggy right now. I've been up a long time. How's your week going? Okay.
Well, a lot of work. I'm finishing with the students, so I have finals this week, and my school has another program during the summer, and of course the situation right now, I'm working for a private school, so they're trying to figure out how they are going to work in the program for summer, and kind of now it's everything gets in the same time. And yesterday I was very overwhelmed because I understand that the situation, put everybody in a hurry, but at the same time it's super complicated because we as a teacher.
Scary. I don't know. I mean, I don't have any young children, but it would be so scary to have them in that, you know how kids are. They don't wash their hands.
No.
They cough.
I talk with them about that, and we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but definitely for me, what I'm thinking and what we are thinking, like probably the first part of the summer classes will be online. Yeah, because exactly like you said, the kids are like that, and even the teen, I'm working with teenagers, but even they are the same, they don't care really that much. And at the same time, it's a work very different because you have to put everything in online platform, and it's another type of work, definitely very, very different. So yeah, I was like, oh, gosh, it's a lot, right? Feeling like a little overwhelmed, but it's okay. Yeah, yesterday I finished, like I say, well, that's it. I need my weekend. And I'm thinking very seriously to move to work in a college. I'm not sure yet, of course not yet, but I would like to apply because I think it's a time for me already to just teach people who actually want to learn Spanish. It's different with the kids because they have to, and yes, I don't like when I had this experience even before, when the parents force the kids to get into Spanish classes, for private classes, and I decided to refuse to do that only when the kids really want it. And I noticed that because yeah, and especially because they have to speak Spanish, or because the parents speak Spanish and they never taught them. It's very difficult, very difficult. They are, when the kids are frustrated with something, and even you do whatever in this world for making them love it, but it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely this is one of the things that I decide to do. I say, oh my god, that's why actually the classes for me, adult classes, are kind of like, oh, the moment that I create things, I make different activities, it's very, very relaxed for me.
Yeah.
It's because that's why I back to working crossing borders after some years. I say, no, I need to create my lessons. I need to figure out how to do activities, how to make people learn, understand the language also. It's very, very different. But yeah, yeah, it's another story. And then I know in the college, well, we will find everything, but it's different, the level of responsibility.
Yeah.
With the teens and the young teens is very difficult. Oh gosh, it's a lot. And so it's kind of a double work, because it's not the problem that is online. It's about responsibility. Some of them, they definitely don't do anything, nothing. And the poor parents also working and paying attention to the kids at home. So it's kind of a nightmare.
What grade that you're teaching? What grade?
I'm sorry?
What grade are you teaching?
I teach 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12th grade. Like from 8 to 12th grade. Yes, it's, and I don't have a lot of students per class because I'm working for a private high school. But definitely, yeah, there are kids that needs like 3-4 times more work than having 20 kids.
Yeah.
So that's just another story.
Yeah.
I think we can start, because I see like it's 9:15 and the girls are not joining us. So I think we can just go ahead, and I would like to start with the class, and hopefully they join us. I'm not sure. Sometimes Saturdays morning is a little tricky for people. I talk about that with Diana at the beginning, but at the same time, I say if we put the class like at 11 or something, it's going to cut your day kind of in half.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's better to just do the class and just continue your day, just starting Saturday, and not having the class in the middle, because if you have to do something, sometimes it's difficult. Bueno, entonces, remember, we had this activity that we have to do for the last part of the adjectives. Vamos a trabajar los adjetivos.
Yes.
Exercise 5, where we move nouns and adjectives, article, noun, and adjective from singular to plural, right?
Right.
Exercise 5. Listo. Entonces, I would like you to listen you reading in singular and in plural, okay?
In singular and plural. Okay. La lámpara azul. Las lámparas azules.
Perfecto.
El amigo fantástico. Los amigos fantásticos.
Excelente.
El perro gris. Los perros grises.
Perfecto.
Yeah, I didn't write these down, so think I'll get them. La cerveza negra. Black beer. That's weird. Okay. Las cervezas negras.
Sí.
El vino rosado. Los vinos rosados. La persona fuerte. Las personas fuertes.
Excelente.
El día marveloso. Los días marvelosos.
Ajá. Vamos a hacer el maravilloso. I would like you to separate the syllables. Maravilloso.
Maravillosos.
Ajá. Because it of course the word comes first in English, right? It's natural.
Okay. La luz verde. Las luces verdes.
Okay.
Is that okay? Okay.
Sí, perfecto.
La ciudad pequeña. Las ciudades pequeñas.
Perfecto.
El muchacho joven, los muchachos jóvenes.
Excelente, excelente. We did great. Now, ahora, solamente recordar, only to remember that luz, por ejemplo, en the case of la luz, light.
Sí,
Perfecto. Ahí está. Ya. Ahora, la cerveza negra, like a dark beer for you in English, right? For us, no es dark, es negra. So la cerveza, what they call cerveza rubia, like the blonde one, like the yellow one, and cerveza negra, the other one. Let me, because I'm going to change it so I can listen. I can hear you better, and I think you can hear me better now. Okay. Sí, esa cerveza, that's why it sounds weird, but it's because also the people call cerveza una rubia, like a blood.
Okay, yeah.
In some countries they say, oh, let's get una rubia, right? Vamos a tomarnos una rubia. And it's the reference. It's kind of putting an adjective for a person in la cerveza. Bueno, entonces, la traducción, do you think you're able to translate it in the way that you read it? Or you want some time to translate the exercise?
I can do it.
Vamos.
You want, okay. Los tomates rojos.
Excelente.
Los hombres fuertes. Las mujeres delgadas.
Sí.
So this one, I guess, could be blusas or
blusas, perfecto. Blusas.
A camisa is also a blouse or shirt?
No, it's a shirt. It's a shirt. Sí.
Okay. Las blusas amarillas.
Perfecto.
Las canciones interesantes. Las planetas verdes.
Muy bien.
Las ventanas azules.
Excelente.
And los hoteles viejos.
Perfecto. Estamos perfectos. No, tú estás súper bien. I love it. Bueno.
I'm going to ask you, since it's only you and me, how do you say zucchini? Zucchini.
Zucchini es igual. En español y en inglés es igual. Zucchini. We call zucchini the same. Now, sí, es zucchini. Ahora, if you're going not to the zucchini, to the other one that is a little thick, ¿cierto? El más grande, we call calabaza, like the one that is more like kind of more fat, no, like thick. Sí, esta es una calabaza y hay el calabacín, right? El calabacín is like when the zucchini gets a little, like I say, thick, not very rounding, thick. So it's calabacín with C. Calabacín, okay? Y la calabaza is like the pumpkin, right? Yeah. Calabacín is a zucchini when it's a little more thick. Y zucchini, we call zucchini is the same name. It's because it comes from Japan or Asian name, I don't know. So we never change that name. Now, it's not common. In some places it's common, the zucchini, and people know. Some others not, depending on how people cook. But it's not, it's something like, it's foreign, you know, like in Latin America, we use it, but it's foreign food. Like people has to know how to cook other things different than the regular food that they do. But yes, you can find it easy. If you ask for zucchini, people know in the supermarket.
Okay.
But you can also ask for calabacín, and probably they are going to tell you, calabacín, yeah. Muy bien. Entonces nos vamos con el verbo ser. And we were talking about the verb ser as a topic that has a little trouble sometimes in English, because we talk about the verb to be in English. to have like to involve a lot of situations, right? Before we talk, we say, oh no, it's because to be is many things in English, and in Spanish it's separate in different things. Like we say, por ejemplo, how do I say I am a teacher? So yo soy profesora, ¿cierto? And yo estoy en casa, I am at home. We cannot use the same verb in Español and in English. We in Spanish we have to separate when is location, feelings, and all other things that are not part of my identity. I use the verb estar. Now we are going to continue today working with the verb ser and all the cases where we have to use the verb ser. So I would like you to go to the page 21 in the book, because we were there last class and we're going to resume today and see all the situations that involves to be when it's said in Espanol. Are you there?
I'm there.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So we say, okay, yes, it's to be. So, yo soy, tú eres, él es, ella es, usted es, nosotros somos, vosotros sois, ellos son, ellas son, ustedes son, right? So
Yes.
we know already our nuestros pronombres, tenemos los pronombres, right? And then we are mixing los pronombres con el verbo ser, the verb ser. Now, what happened with this? Well, it says, you know, it's about description, professions, point of origin, identification, possession, material, and where an event takes place. Sí. Es muy importante, it's very important that we pay attention that all these characteristics are part of an identity of something. Yeah, when we say possession, if I want to make the reference, this book belongs to you. Este libro es de Julie, see? I'm using the verb ser for all these situations. So let's go ahead and see the situations. Description, like we did already, see? La casa es roja, el libro es azul. We just adding after the adjective. So you see, we did already the adjective together with the noun. Okay, when I want to describe, I give you give characteristics. Like that's why we did this activity last class. And now, well, you have to show me your homework in a few minutes. That's why we did this activity last class, where we want to describe someone or we want to describe ourselves, right? Because the verse said is telling you how someone is, even physical or a personality or psychological, right? Like how is this person? Is nice? Es como es. Esa persona es amable, esa persona es divertida, esta persona es alta, es bajo, right? All this. So description always with the verbo ser, see? Yeah. Now, profession, of course, because profession is part of identity, right? What happened with the profession? And we are going to have one activity and we move in nationalities and professions from masculine to singular to feminine and then to plural, everything. When we talk about professions define a lot of things, ¿cierto? Entonces, siempre la profesión va con el verbo ser, porque es mi identidad. Por ejemplo, yo soy artista, yo soy escritora, right? I'm an artist, I'm a writer. O yo soy una ingeniera, right? I'm an engineer. O yo soy un abogado, a lawyer, right? It defines, right? Someone's personality, kind of life, right? So that's why one more time it goes to with the verb ser. And we will see in other type of activities how to make the connection with another, when we describe a person and we describe this person by a profession too. El punto de origen, of course, when we describe, por ejemplo, we say, oh, este café, that's this coffee, este café es colombiano. It's from Colombia, right? See? El zucchini es, I don't know, japonés, right? Este libro es alemán, right? From Germany. Things like that. right? So points of origin makes immediately also it gives identity to things, right? Food, different types of things, right? So points of origin, one more time, identification, yes. When we think about the relations that we have with things or with people, for example, let's see the examples that they give you for identification in the book 22. They say, okay, nosotros somos amigos, Eduardo y José y Eduardo son hermanos, Pablo es español, right? Always when we want to give some identification for people, we are going to use, por ejemplo, ella es estudiante de español en Crossing Borders, ¿sí? Él es un estudiante de high school, ¿cierto? See, it's just we give identification for people always with material, something when something is made of, por ejemplo, if the window, right? Entonces we think about la ventana es de vidrio, it's made by glass, right? O la mesa es de madera, the table is made by wood, right? Always think about that. We just go over a little bit and then we are going to do one activity, just trying to pay attention. Like I say, possession or ownership, it is when we say, okay, this book belongs to Julie, this coffee belongs to Vanessa, right? Este café es mío, este libro es de Julie, right? Ese es mi hijo, right? Relationships, we use ownership as a relationships, right? The same as in English. This is my son, this is my wife, this is my husband, right? Este es mi esposo, ella es mi novia, right? Él es mi hijo. All these relations that we establish going with the verb ser. Now, when the relations are part of the, for example, as a relationship like friends or the moment that the relation is established. Now, when it's about marriage, we move to the verb estar because it's something that can be temporal. We say, I am married, yo estoy casada, right? But for example, when someone is widow, right, it's a condition, say, ella es viuda, right? Because it's something that actually happened and it will never change. Yeah. So,
okay, so we are friends. You would use ser, you said?
Somos amigos.
But we're married, you would use estoy. That's funny.
Sí,
okay.
Estamos. And
this
is very interesting because I explain to students a lot about that and everybody laughs so much and they say, well, because it's a condition, right? Condition. Yeah. It's a condition, but the relationship is something that is, you know? Once we are no more friends, I will never say somos amigos, right? But when we are married, we say, ahora, we can say, estoy casada, estoy divorciada, because one more time is a condition, right? But to be widow, estar viuda, no, soy viuda, right? Okay. See, because yeah, after that happened, of course, you never change this situation. It never happened. You know, it's not the condition, it's a situation that never would change. Bueno, where an event takes place when we want to locate an event, and because once you establish an event, you give a location and you establish that place for the things, right? We are not thinking in location as a star because you will not change the location. For example, your birthday party. Entonces, mi fiesta de cumpleaños, ¿cierto? Es en mi casa, es in my house, ¿sí? ¿Sí? I'm already established that I'm not going to move it because it's an important event. So that's why we are, when we talk about this is one of the special cases where we talk about the place and we are not talking with the verb estar, because most of the time when we are talking about place or location, we are talking with the verb estar. Okay. You will see. But for now, I want that we got into the activity 3. We're going to finish activity 3, okay, during the class. Now, I would like that you use the verb ser in the sentences, okay, and tell me what type of case of the verb ser goes with each sentence from 1 to 14, okay? And after you finish with that, what we are going to do usually is read and talk about your homework and move forward. I think we can do a lot of today.
What page are these exercises on?
Yes, exercise 23, number 3 is page 24.
Okay.
So let me see a second.
Whenever, are you ready?
Hey, yeah, but I would like you to write. Can you write it and tell me each case? From 1 to 14?
I can, but I don't have to write it. I can read it. I can do it.
Yes, you can do it right away. Okay, that's good. So let's go ahead. Vámonos, entonces.
Okay.
Listo. Entonces, número 2.
Okay. Ellos son doctores. Ella es profesora.
Perfecto.
And those are professions.
Perfecto. Vamos.
¿De dónde eres? No. ¿De dónde son los turistas?
Excelente.
That's, look, what is that? Point of origin. Okay. Los hermanos de Pablo son simpáticos. That's, which one is that? My eyes are so bad now. That's, well, that's a description, I guess. Okay. El Hotel Viejo es excelente.
Okay. Bien.
Nosotros somos amigos de Raúl. That's a relationship. They don't list relationship. They list what. So what is that? Description, I guess. I don't know.
No, nosotros somos amigos de Raúl. We are talking about relationships and possession or ownership.
Okay.
When we talk about, and also when we talk about identification, por ejemplo, imagine that you arrive to my house, right? So you have to pick my book, one of my books, right? And when you arrive, I introduce you to my family and I say, ella es Julie, es mi estudiante. I give to them one identification so they are able to kind of locate you know, and say, okay, they locate the relationship that you have with me and they know already who you are, right?
Yeah.
See, and that's why we talk about identification and relationship, right? Entonces, los hermanos perdóname, nosotros somos amigos de Raúl, identification and also relationships, right? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Nosotros somos amigos de Raúl. Relationship. Los zapatos son de cuero.
Excelente.
Let's see. La mujer y el hombre son de, how do you say that? Ecuador?
Pero en el número 7, number 7, what do you think goes there? What is the situation?
It's just material?
Yes, definitely. Wonderful. Go ahead. 8.
Okay. La mujer y el hombre son de, Ecuador? How do you say that?
Ecuador.
Okay, that's point of origin. Yo soy de Puerto Rico. ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde? Well, that's singular. ¿De dónde era?
Think about with usted.
¿De dónde es usted?
Excelente. ¿De dónde es usted?
Okay. Those are points of origin.
Excelente.
El apartamento El apartamento es de los estudiantes jóvenes.
Excelente.
Possession, I guess.
Muy bien, excelente.
¿Eres tú una estudiante marvelosa?
Ajá.
Okay, so that's I don't know.
Description, right? If I'm asking you, are you a very good student, marvelous student, right?
Mhm.
It's a description, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
Los tomates son verdes y rojos. That's a description.
Okay, excelente.
El café es de Colombia. Point of origin.
Mhm.
Es el presidente de los Estados Unidos. Está,
Mhm.
and that's
Profession, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
I always
Profession.
think about it as a temporary condition versus a permanent condition. So
When
so,
you talk about profession, when someone is in the exercise of a profession,
mhm,
always is said, right? Por ejemplo, yo soy profesora, él es el presidente, right?
mhm,
Because now he is the president and his status, right? That never will change. So we still call him ex-president, right? For
mhm.
the other presidents. So this is something like you will always find in professions always are with said, even you change your profession, right? Por ejemplo, right now, if you're a nurse, right? Tú eres una enfermera, probably you don't work more as a nurse, but you will be always a nurse, right? Siempre
Okay,
vas a ser una enfermera. Sí,
okay,
if in case someone needs you, you will be there doing that, right?
okay.
Sí. Entonces es por eso que las profesiones y las actividades, right? Like also for the skills, right? So people who has one art, por ejemplo, un carpenter or builder, right? Él
Yeah,
es un carpintero, es un obrero, right? People who knows, un electricista, right? One more time, we just work with the verb set because it's their profession, right? What they do, what they know, the art that they know.
yes, okay.
Bueno, excelente. Entonces estamos, pero súper bien. Vamos, yo quiero que tú me leas, quiero que me cuentes y me leas las descripciones que hiciste. I want that you give me what you did for we say, we're going to describe the one person in the family or in your life, someone that you have to pick, or three people, tres personas.
Okay, yeah, I did three of them. Okay,
So, ¿quién es first? Who is? ¿Quién es?
my friend, mi amiga.
Uh-huh.
Mi amiga es, I looked up some words, so I just used the ones that were in the book.
Oh, no worries. You can do it. I love it. This is the most
Okay.
important thing. Ajá, vamos entonces.
Mi amiga es extrovertida.
Excelente. Uh-huh.
Mi amiga es apoya. Is that apoya? Supportive? Is that how you say it?
No, apoyo es a noun, not an adjective. Sería mi amiga.
So is apoyar, it means to support?
Apoyar is to support, but it's not an adjective. Mi amiga, you can say in that case, mi amiga me apoya, but it's a reflexive. Let me think about the adjective that can be with supportive. Mi amiga es amable mía, es una. Well, you can say in that case, my friend is a support for me. And es un apoyo para mí.
Para mí, okay.
Es un apoyo para mí. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Excelente. Sí, podemos.
Not sure be right,
I know
but
we have an adjective for supportive. Let me get into that. Sí, I don't think.
this one might be wrong too, but mi amiga es habladora. Does that
Es
mean
habladora, puede ser. Sí, sí,
talkative?
sí. Sí, sí, es habladora.
Okay. That's not derogatory, is it?
No, depending how do you use it,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Porque, por ejemplo, like it's like the in Spanish always the intention. Okay, supportive is solidario. I forgot that. Solidario in the case of a girl, solidaria. Solidaria. Uh-huh. Es
Okay.
solidaria. Sí.
Okay.
And then I'm sorry. When you say that someone is talkative and you say ella es habladora, you can say, oh, a ella. Yes, it can be depending of the circumstances a little rude, like
Yeah.
depending of the intention that you have. But then now you have to pay attention that for us it's not something like in general people is talkative, right?
Okay.
And so no, it's not that bad depending. But you say es muy habladora, oh my gosh, yeah. If you say it's muy habladora, now in that case, yes, definitely people
Yeah.
is going to say what's the problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Mi pera. Pera.
Tu perra. Oh, sí, ok. Tu perra.
Es curiosa.
Excelente.
Mi pera es juguetona.
Juguetona. Juguetona. Sí,
Okay.
juguetona, excelente.
Mi pera es salvaje. Okay.
Sí, 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 excelente.
Okay.
Salvaje. Nosotros no usamos tanto. I know that in English you use a lot of wild. Nosotros no usamos tanto salvaje, ¿no? It has to be, when it's salvaje, it has to be very aggressive and, podemos decir que ella es, puede decir, mi perro es muy loca, ¿no? Es muy juguetona, muy loca, muy, ¿cómo sería decir esto? No, podría, let me find another type of adjective for salvaje that can have the
Muy
same
salvaje a veces.
Oh, really? Very
Okay.
like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that sometimes you say in English wild for things that are no like a very that no act like a normally, right?
Right.
It's kind of different. But sometimes in Espanol, when we say that we are salvaje, like for example, a girl, like, this type of child that is in the trees all day, is very free, and you say, oh, this child is very wild, right? In Espanol, when you say salvaje para la niña, esa niña es muy salvaje, you're saying like, it's crazy, like it's aggressive, so the context can be very, very extreme. And salvaje is a strong word in Espanol. Another word that is very strong in Spanish is estúpido. There's not having the same, you cannot translate exactly the same as in English, from English to Spanish. For stupid, right? We say tonto, bobo, right? It's because that's why in English it's not strong. But in Spanish, when you say este chico es estúpido or esa es una cosa estúpida, like the thing is stupid, it's super strong. Yeah, it's very offensive. So this is another type of adjective that I say always be careful, because I know we have the same word, but when you say estúpido in Espanol, it's an idiot, right? And so it's like just moving like three steps up, right? See, so it's very important for us, and that's why people say here, this is stupid, how stupid, right? And sometimes people get here like, why they say always stupid? Like a bad thing. I say, no, it's the same as tonto or bobo, right? Sí, ok, muy bien. Listo, entonces, sigue, por favor, continúa.
Okay, I had to look this word up too. So, hijastra, is that a word?
Sí, ajá, ajá. Tienes
Daughter,
una hijastra. Ajá. It's
yes,
a
okay.
stepdaughter. Mhm.
Daughter-in-law?
It can be, oh no, it's a stepdaughter. If you're,
No. Oh, how do you say daughter-in-law?
nuera, la nuera, la N-U-E-R-A, nuera.
Nuera. Huh.
Nuera is a nuera, and we always make fun of that because no era in Spanish means
Oh,
she wasn't.
no.
So es nuera, tú eres mother-in-law, es suegra,
Right.
suegra, you see the relationships of family, in daughter-in-law, nuera. Mhm.
Okay.
Because a stepdaughter is your hijastra. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Listo. Ah, tu nuera. Ok, let me see. ¿Cómo es tu nuera?
Mi nuera es paciente,
Ajá, qué lindo. Ok.
and mi nuera es okay, I don't know about this one. Es trabajadora. I'm trying to say she's hardworking. So
Excelente trabajadora. Es exacto.
trabajador adjective?
Yes, trabajadora. Perfecto. Ujú.
That's all I got. So that's it on that.
Muy bien. No, pero estamos muy bien. Very good. And I think I can put you a little higher. I'm just kind of measure how much everybody's in class, but I think with you, you can do 20 times more work, really. Vamos a hacerlo. Gonna do that for the next activity. Bueno, entonces seguimos. I want that we just go ahead and pay attention all these situations, okay, with the verb said, and exercise, and the exercise 4, and we're going to identify, okay, all of those just by talking about that. So I want you to just go ahead and use the verb said for all. It's easy. This activity is super, super easy. And then we are going to, in the activity 4, only activity 4, and then we are going to have one connection between the question words and the verb said. So just putting together the ideas of how I ask questions with que or cuál or donde with the verb said. And then we are moving to the verb start. So we are kind of connecting both. Okay?
Okay.
¿Listo? Entonces, let's go ahead and do exercise 4. Just write the conjugations if it's possible. And we are going to talk about the questions with the verb said. Okay?
Okay. Helena es de Colombia.
Uh-huh.
El hermano de ella, es católico.
Excelente. And then don't forget hermano, no? Hermano, because the H is silent. El hermano.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Ellos son profesores excelentes.
Excelente. Uh-huh.
Los carros son grises.
Perfecto.
Nosotros somos estudiantes.
Nosotros.
Oh, nosotros son estudiantes. No, nosotros somos estudiantes.
Excelente. Bueno, listo. Entonces we are perfectly right now good in this situation. Now, I would like, right, that we go back a little bit and we are going to talk about the verb estar, okay? Talking about the interrogative words. In the página 19, page 19, we have some question words, right? That we need to use, ¿cierto? And I will add, ¿qué es? I will add, what is this, right? It's one more to this one. Now, when in English you add what is, most of the time in English, you're looking for information or you're looking for definition, right? Can be either one or other. But in Spanish, not. When we say, when we ask, ¿qué es? We are looking for definition. right? That's why I don't ask you, ¿qué es tu nombre? I ask you, ¿cuál es tu nombre? Okay? So instead of ¿qué? ¿Cuál? Because it's which one in between the names in this word is yours. If I ask you, ¿qué es tu nombre? It's like, okay, define what is a name, right? So always when you want to define something, and you can ask me questions like that during the class, really. Like, por ejemplo, Vanessa, ¿qué es amable? ¿Sí? ¿Qué es aquí? Right? All those things that you want to know, what is that? Right? You ask the question with ¿qué es? Okay? ¿Sí? So, en español, we never ask ¿qué es tu número de teléfono? Right? No.
Oh,
¿Sí?
okay.
¿Cuál es tu número de teléfono? Which one? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Right? It changed completely. Now, what happened? Because here we have a blend in between, in Texas, with the Spanglish, see, Spanish and English. People use ¿qué es? When the people speak Spanish, right? The Mexican Americans usually. So you see people asking you, ¿qué es tu nombre? Or ¿qué es? And then I say, ¿cuál? Right? Now, what happened with this? It's a natural thing that you're translating from one language to another one, naturally, you know? And so this is another thing that you have, when we ask about some information, like for personal information, ¿cuál?
I have to put my dog out. She has to go to the bathroom. She's right.
No worries.
Give me
Go
one
ahead.
second.
Go ahead.
Out. Go out. No, don't jump on me. Come on. Okay, come on. How do you go? Okay.
Okay, excelente.
Okay,
No,
I always get a little bit confused with the call, so this is good.
Yeah. ¿Cuál? So now in the page, we are thinking about ¿cómo es? Right? So we're gonna mix this question words with the verb ser. ¿Sí? Entonces, ¿cómo es? When I ask ¿cómo es? I'm looking for definition. You want to give me characteristics of something, right? So I would like to ask you, and I want you to write these questions. I'm going to ask you 2 questions with ¿cómo es? So you can describe it. ¿Cómo es tu casa? Your house. ¿Sí? ¿Cómo es tu casa? Second question. ¿Cómo es tu hijo? And I would like that you kind of put a little bigger the picture, okay? Using as much as possible description. ¿Cómo es tu casa? ¿Cómo es tu hijo? ¿Sí?
Okay, so you want me to write down the answers, or do you want me to just tell you the answers?
No. Write the answers. Just build, use as much adjectives you're able to do. Use a description. Mi casa es like big, small, amplio, white, yellow, whatever you want to use for describe, okay? Just try to write a small paragraph describing the house, okay? Same with your son. ¿Cómo es tu hijo? ¿Sí? So you're gonna talk about profession, nationality, personality, physical description, right? Because you can talk about that just using the verb set, right?
Okay.
Sí, excelente. So we're going to do these 2 first, and then we're going to see what is the difference using the verb donde es and donde está when we're moving to the verb estar. And quién es and quién está. Okay, but first use the question word como, and whenever you've done the description, just let's start to review, okay?
Okay.
Let me know. Okay.
Oh, I can't think of very many words to describe my house. So,
Yeah, you can also look in. We have some. Do you remember that we have the adjectives at the before in the page 12? We have colors. We have some adjectives you can tell, and also in the page 10, 12, 11. So you can, and also 19. See. So you can in the same page you have some adjectives, extra adjectives, right?
mhm. Well, okay. Can I do my son? I guess.
Yeah, you can do both. Do both. Them. My idea is that you describe the house, describe the space, describe the colors, whatever you want to do, and then describe your song.
Okay, I put mi casa es grande. Mi casa es limpia ahora mismo.
Está limpia. That's, yeah.
That's
Right now, this is the
está,
condition. That's why I say use only adjectives to describe the house. That's why I want you to do this activity, because we're going to make it make the difference. We're going to understand the difference between both verbs. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything else to say about the house.
A ver, beautiful, like
Okay.
with
Mi casa
has a
es,
light. What colors? What colors do your house? Does it ask? What colors? It can be a ver, pleasant. It can be a ver.
how do you say brick? Can you tell me how to say brick? Brick.
What? Brick. I don't know. What's brick? The first time I listened that word. I think so. Which one is brick? Well, how do you describe brick? How is this? What is this?
It's what houses are made out of in Texas. Either red brick, the outside of the house, or white brick, the.
Okay. How we can describe this? Es una casa
de
de ladrillo, like with bricks made by bricks. Es de ladrillo, right? Es de ladrillo. Mm-hmm. Sí, bricks as a, yeah, bricks as a,
de ladrillo.
Ajá. Excelente, sí.
Okay.
How is inside? Is comfortable, is pleasant, is you can describe your house, like how do you feel about that?
Cómoda.
Es cómoda, excelente, es cómoda, sí, ahí está.
Okay. Can't think of anything else to say with using S in there. So mi casa es espaciosa. Is that a word?
Es preciosa, genial, I love it. Es preciosa. Muy bien.
Okay.
¿Listo?
Can I go to my, can I do my son?
Yes, please.
Yes, easier. I don't know why.
I know, but this is the idea. This is the idea, forcing yourself to get more adjectives, to looking for more information, go to the book. Yeah, but because this is the type of activity, right? We say, okay, how do I describe this? Okay, listo.
Yeah.
Bueno, vamos. Entonces, con tu hijo.
Okay, mi hijo es delgado.
Pero I want you to write a paragraph. You're gonna tell me, okay, where is he from? What is his profession? How do you describe his personality? Describe all is possible. Like, yeah, go ahead and write it and then read it to me. Like you're gonna present to me your son. Like you're gonna give me one picture of him. Okay? And you have also extra information there, right, in the book?
Electricista.
Um, um, okay, well, I have some questions, I guess.
¿Listo? Tome.
Okay. Mi hijo tiene 39 años.
Excelente, excelente.
Mi hijo es delgado y listo.
Excelente.
Now, and then I don't know how to, okay, so I wanted to say he's German and Irish, but I wouldn't say he's from Germany and Ireland because he's from
Okay.
United
Because
States. That's
gonna-
his that's
heritage.
his heritage. So
Okay.
mi hijo es alemán
Y
y
irlandés. Irlandés.
irlandés.
Irlandés. And this is something that will happen when you have the second word that begins with E. You have to change the where Y, right, for E. But you can just flip it. You say, mi hijo es irlandés y alemán, right?
Oh, okay.
Mi hijo es irlandés y alemán, ¿sí? Mi hijo es, then we can talk about the heritage a little bit, the difference, because he is actually from the United States, right?
Yeah.
Entonces decimos, mi hijo es americano, ¿cierto? And then we are going to talk about the heritage, and then I'm going to tell you how to express that with the verb tener, okay? So no worries.
Okay.
Sí, mi hijo es americano, tiene excelente with the verb tener, tiene 38 años, ¿Qué hace él? ¿Qué es? ¿Qué profesión tiene?
Oh, mi hijo, now here's a question. Mi hijo es un electricista.
Excelente.
Do I keep the A on the end or would I make it electricisto?
No, electricista. Electricista.
Okay.
And this is electricista. We're going to see in the professions for like artista or electricista that in a masculine way, right? They end with A, so it never change. Sí,
Okay.
él es electricista, ella es electricista. Muy bien, muy bien.
Okay.
¿Ya? ¿Done? Listo. Muy bien. Entonces, está excelente. I know we need to get a lot more vocab. We need to get into the adjectives more. And that's why we are doing this. Then when we are going to get into the, hola, Becky.
Oh, I'm so,
Hola, hola.
Hola, I'm so sorry.
No worries.
Too much going on today. And my family just went out the door. So I'm like, yes, bye.
Bye.
so sorry. So, can I catch up with you?
Yeah.
Yes, we are about to start with the page 16. We are talking, I would like then to go back with you. We're gonna just doing like a blend between the verb set and start. We're talking about to be, okay? Right now, in the moment that we are.
Break, well, and I know you need to catch up with Becky. I'll be right back. Okay?
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
go ahead.
no
Well,
problem.
I can pick up pretty quick. So
No, yeah, it's fine. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so Becky,
Yes.
page 21, in the page 21, we went to reviewing for the verb set. Last class, we were talking about the verb to be. How in Espanol, the verb to be is kind of, we can divide the verb to be into verbs, main verbs. Then you will see that it's more than that, but think about two verbs.
Okay.
The verb ser in the page 21, the verb ser is talking about identity, talking about something that is difficult to change as a description for the things, right?
Right.
Description of personality, right?
Right.
Profession, nationality, like points of origin, like for example, I don't know, the coffee from Colombia, from Brazil, like chocolate from Guatemala, right? Things like that. So when we talk from, where is this person from, or where is this thing from, we are thinking about the verb ser, okay?
Okay.
So, entonces, yo soy de Colombia, tú eres de Estados Unidos, right? Soy
Correct.
colombiana, like talking about nationality. Soy colombiana, tú eres americana, right? O estadounidense.
Yes, see.
Right? So this link with professions and description, like yo soy, and then I can add adjectives to the description, right? Last class we talked about the important thing between the article, the noun, and the adjective. If everything has to be coordinated in feminine or in masculine way. ¿Sí?
Right.
Por ejemplo, la estudiante es americana. Las estudiantes son americanas. ¿Sí? The difference, of course, we have the article la, feminine, singular, estudiante is one profession or activity that don't have gender because ends in e. ¿Sí? La estudiante es americana, right?
Right.
American. In that case, americana, porque es una chica, right?
Right.
Now, if I move all the sentence into plural, I say, las estudiantes son americanas, right?
Right.
The students, right? The girls, the students, las estudiantes son are Americans, right? So
Right.
I'm moving American. Now, I know in English you don't have to, yes, coordinate everything because this is the adjectives are the adjective. Yeah, you can say, oh, the computer is black, all computers are black, right? You don't have to make it plural, but in Espanol, yes, when you use adjectives, right? Now, what happens if I move all this sentence to masculine? El estudiante es americano, los estudiantes son americanos, you see? So, in the case that we are moving with the adjectives, we are describing things, we need to coordinate all these things. So we have article, right? Masculine, feminine, plural, singular, right?
Correct.
Noun, the same. And when we add the adjective, right? Profession, anything that describes, we need to make it a singular, plural, or masculine or feminine, depending. Now, we're talking about that, and we were doing the activity 3, okay, and 4. for the book, page 24 and 25. So you can keep with that for homework. I would like to review with you next class at the beginning.
Okay, I got it. We'll do.
And then I will move with both of you for the verb start. Okay?
Okay.
So what happened with the verb start? Now we are moving for page 16. And next class I will do more like, we're gonna do more like activities. We're gonna just be more interactive in our work. Just based on this. Okay. El verbo estar. What happened with the start? It's to be also, right? But it's to be when you're talking about conditions, specific conditions, location, health, emotions, right?
Oh, I never knew that.
I
got it now.
I never will say, yo soy triste. Like, think about triste, sad. Okay. When I tell you, Julie and Becky, yo soy triste, using the verb ser, is like I'm a depressing person because it's something that constantly is on me, right? I'm describing myself as a person who is sad. But if I say yo estoy triste, I'm sad right now, it's something like it's an emotion. It's something that is going to change, right?
Right.
See? So el verbo estar is going to be used for things that happen in the moment, right? That's why we were discussing with Julia about estar casado.
Well, see, I was sad. I was sad because I was missing this.
Yeah, no worries, you know. And then the thing, would you like, I'm not sure, would you like to start class at 10? I don't know. I'm not sure.
No.
You're good. Okay. Because I was talking with Julia about the time, and I said, I think it's better in the morning, so we will be out of the class then, and we can just start it.
Well, and my college kid is home, and so everything's, and I sent them off to go visit her grandma with her dad. So
that's good. That's good. Okay. So we were talking about the conditions, that the situations and conditions. Now, a civil state is a condition, right?
Right.
Por ejemplo, yo estoy soltera, right? Estoy divorciada o estoy casada, right?
Right.
Now, the only one situation that I was talking with Julie that never going to change is to be widow, right? Ser viuda. See, in that case, you just use the verb ser because it's a something like, you know, yeah, of course you can get married again, but you feel like, you know, this is something like that you were there, you know?
Okay.
Now, another thing, emotions always with this, and taste because it's a personal perception, right?
Right.
We most of the time, if I got the coffee, I say, oh, el café está delicioso, right? If someone served for me a food, I say, está deliciosa, or no está muy buena, right? My perception. If I say la comida es buena or es mala, like it's a totally a statement of something. Like I say, I'm not saying that this is my personal opinion. I'm saying like everybody thinks this food is horrible, right? Por ejemplo, la comida en el restaurante, blah, blah, blah. Like, for example, I don't know, the restaurante Piazza, blah, 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 right? So if you ask me about the restaurant, say, Julie's arriving, she say, have you tried the food in that restaurant? And we say, no compres comida allá, don't buy food there. See, la comida es horrible, right? When I'm saying la comida es horrible, right? I'm saying like, I know that, and people know about that. Like it's something like definitely, right? But if I say I ate there and the food was bad, digo la comida estaba, like I'm using the verb estar because it's my perception, right?
Okay.
So when we talk about food, it's the same. Now, food and condition, it's hot or it's cold, the coffee. Está caliente, right? It's hot, or está frío, it's cold. So one more time, has to be with the verb estar. So I would like to go over the conjugations of the verb estar, and then we think about things in the way that we use, for ejemplo, el café, right? La clase, like if you're going to describe the class and say, oh, how was the class? Oh, está aburrida, like it's boring, right? Yeah, we can say that, but today we never know, it will change. But if you tell me la clase es aburrida, it's like every single time we meet, the class is boring, right? So it's the same, right?
Okay.
One more time, but by talking about the condition and personal opinion is a verb, the verb start. Now, I always explain this thing science for the physical appearance, like when you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning, you wake up and like, you know, go into the bathroom and see yourself in the mirror. Yeah, you don't say in Spanish, estoy, or you don't say soy horrible, right? I'm horrible. You don't say soy horrible, because by saying soy horrible, right, you're saying like you always are like that, bad, crazy, horrible, right? Say estoy horrible. Now, get a shower, just fix my hair, put some makeup, right? And I say, oh, estoy bella, right?
Mhm.
See, it's a condition. Like when someone gets weight, right? You say es gorda or es gordo, right? It's a
Yes.
very rude thing. See, está gordo, está gordita. Or like when you tell someone, oh, what's going on? You know, you're getting weight. Estás gordita, right?
You're right.
See, yeah, you never use with those things. Oh, what happened? Like, you know, when someone gets very bad appearance and estás mal, estás, you know, something is happening. It's always with the start, because it's something that changed, okay? It's a start, it's the situation, it's a condition. Entonces, I want that we go over start, and I would like that we just read the conjugation. I'm not sure how familiar are you with this conjugation. So if you want, Becky, let's go ahead and read the chart. Yo, tú, ella, I'm gonna review this, and the same with Julie, okay? With the verb estar.
Okay.
So,
Yo estoy. Tú estás. Él está.
Está.
Ella está.
See, think about the pieces at the end. Está.
Está.
Ajá.
Usted está.
Está.
Está. Nosotros estamos. Vosotros estás.
Estáis.
Estáis. Sorry. Ellos
Estáis.
están. Ellas están. Usted están.
Excelente. Ustedes.
Ustedes.
Ahí está. The plural, right? You all. So we have you all, right? Vosotros estáis, and I need you to open your mouth. Estáis.
Estáis. Okay. And your tongue's in the front of your mouth, right? Not in the back.
Yeah, but T is here.
All right, here.
Estáis,
Okay.
right?
Got it.
Right. Muy bien. Y ustedes están, right? That's why the T, sometimes it gets very ta, and this ta.
Yeah.
See? Están, estamos, estáis.
It's very
right?
definite, and it's very, I want to say
Strong.
forceful, but strong.
It's strong. That's why, and you, from the Italians and Spanish, like people who speak Italian or Spanish, when you listen us speaking English, you will see the sounds sound very like strong, right? So we don't have this minimum touching of the tongue that you did, like ch. No, we don't have it, right? It's the te.
It's te.
Estoy.
Right.
Doy, right? Everything goes very strong, right? That's why people looking at us sometimes saying, what are you saying, right? Because the sounds are very, very strong and definite, right?
Right.
The difference. Okay. Bueno, vamos con el verbo estar, Julie. Let's do it.
Yo estoy. Tú estás.
Sí.
Él está. Ella está. Usted está. Nosotros estamos. Vosotros estáis. Okay. Ellos están. Ellas están. Ustedes están.
Perfecto. ¿Sí? Ahí está. Entonces, now, we are thinking about location, always location, always location. So if I ask you, ¿dónde está? Where is something? ¿Sí? Por ejemplo, ¿dónde estás, Becky? Where are you? ¿Sí? ¿Dónde estás? So, yo estoy en mi casa,
Estoy en mi casa, sí.
¿Sí? Julie, ¿dónde está tu hijo?
Está en su casa.
Está en su casa, right? ¿Dónde están tus hijos, your kids, Becky? ¿Dónde están?
Ella es en el automóvil. En auto.
Ah, ella está en el
Está
auto.
en auto.
En el auto.
En
Ujú.
el auto, yes.
Excelente, ¿sí? Is this, está. And now I know because when you say she is or he is, naturally comes with the verb ser, right?
Right.
Ella es, él es. No, 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 no. Location, está. ¿Sí? So now go to check with the other condition. Next page. I think help. Help always with the verb estar. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy enfermo, I'm sick, estoy bien, estoy con dolor, like I'm feeling with pain and something. Always, always, always. Health condition with estar because it changed. Unless you have a really bad disease, like you're very, you're in the hospital forever. See?
Oh,
in that
okay.
case, in that only case, you talk with the verb ser. Por ejemplo, ella es and that's why we say, okay, if I'm going to describe a girl, say, I'm going to describe a girl como ella es enferma. Oh, enfermo, enferma, to be sick. It's exactly the same as you say, oh, that person is a sick person. Like this, oh, this guy is sick, but very bad way, right? This person can be crazy or is really in a bad situation, right?
Right.
Con el verbo ser is something that never will change. Con el verbo estar is a condition, right? Por ejemplo, ella está enferma and you know that she's sick and we have to go visit in the hospital or never go there, right? But estar is always the condition of the health, okay? Otherwise, you're talking about the crazy person too. Él está enfermo. Él es un enfermo, like it's a sick person. Cuckoo. Okay? See, like, it's the same. Estar loco and ser loco, okay? Like when you tell someone, ay, estás loca, right? Like, are you crazy,
Are you
right?
crazy? Yes.
Uh-huh. But when you say, es loca, eres una loca, like you're saying you're a crazy, like crazy. ¿Sí?
Okay.
¿Sí? Entonces, sí, it's very, very different. And that's why sometimes can be confused and offensive, okay? So be careful too. Because eres una loca, no.
I don't want to be
estás
offensive.
Loca.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, most of the times está loca. Like, are you crazy? It's a natural thing for us in English too and in Spanish, right?
Right.
But then with ser, yes, with ser can be difficult, right? Ser loco. Okay. Mood condition. This is super important, guys. Like we talk about mood. ¿Cómo estás hoy? And we're going to do one activity next class with mood. ¿Cómo estás, Julie? So if I want to ask you, how do you feel today? How's your mood today? Entonces, do you know some vocab? Do you have any vocab to describe your
Cansada.
Who?
Sorry.
Estás cansada, yes, I know.
Estoy cansada hoy.
Oh, sí, se nota. I noticed that. ¿Cómo estás tú, Becky?
Estoy feliz.
Feliz, right?
Feliz.
Sí.
Estoy feliz.
Excelente, excelente. Estoy feliz, estoy cansada, estoy triste, right? All this, we have one activity with emotions. Next class is going to be very, I promise the next class will be less grammar and more active. Okay, listo. I hope I'm going to try to catch you guys Friday afternoon or night. So we can remember the class for Saturday. Okay, listo. Entonces, yes, estar alegre, estar enojado, to be mad, to be sad, all this. Personal opinion, tastes of appearance, like cómo es la comida está buena, la comida está rica, está deliciosa. Ella está hermosa, like when you want to tell someone how this person looked like, right? The day, oye, estás bella, ¿no? You look beautiful today, right? You look radiant, sí, estás radiante, right? Oh, ay, ¿cómo estás de guapo, right? Like to your son, yeah? Like, oh, or your husband, right? I'm not sure if you saw that, but how cute you are today, right? Estás
Right.
guapo, ¿no? Things like that. ¿Sí? Entonces, always is because it's my personal opinion, right? Entonces, we have definitely, we are going to talk about this, and I want that we go to do exercise 1 before we move to the next class. And we'll take exercise 1 from starting on page 19 and go to page 20. I want that you do this, you write it, please, and then just tell me what is the situation, okay? If it's location, health, condition, what is happening with every case, okay? So it's 10 sentences, and I think we can, hopefully we can finish with that. And then next class, we are going to start with, I would like that you read during the time that we are not in the week. This is a description of La Casa, is in the page 28.
Oh.
Page 28 is going to describe a house with all the huge description of a house. You have there the adjectives that you're going to use for the house, okay? See? And then we are going to discuss about this description. See? La página 28. See?
See,
That's homework? That's
Yes,
our,
this is your homework. And for today, I would like to, if it's possible, I'm not sure, add in like 10 minutes more so we can finish exercise 1, okay? See, exercise 1 from 19 to 20, so go write it, okay? Tell me and write the situation for each sentence. What is the situation for each one in the cases of the verb, the uses of the verb estar? And we are going. And then let me see, because I would like you to go to nationalities. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
excuse me.
So
bless you.
if you don't, let me know so we can go over.
I'm ready whenever. So.
Okay, thank you.
Almost done, almost done.
No worries, Becky. It's okay. Mhm.
Okay.
¿Lista? Entonces, vamos. Ejercicio 1. My example say, okay, nosotros estamos en la clase, la profesora está aquí, and it's location, right? So now, what did you say, Becky? Número 2.
El teléfono, el libro está en la mesa.
Okay, think about está or están.
Oh, están, because it's plural, right?
Yes, two things, right? Entonces, el
Están.
teléfono y el libro.
And its
Ellos.
location. They want to know where it is.
Excelente, location.
Están, that's
Perfecto.
right. I
Muy
didn't-
bien, ¿no?
Okay, got
See?
it.
When we have two things, right? It's like acting like ellos. Ellos están. El libro y el okay. Número 3. What do you say, Julie?
La mujer está bien. El hombre está enfermo.
So what would be?
Help.
Yes, help. Número 4. Oh my gosh, sorry. Número 4, Becky.
¿Cómo está usted?
Okay, think about ustedes. It's UDS, ustedes. Okay? So one more time.
Oh, shoot. ¿Cómo son ustedes? No, okay. I give up.
With the verb estar, ¿cómo están? One more time. ¿Cómo están? Porque
¿Cómo
es plural.
están? Okay.
¿Cómo están ustedes? No.
Right, because it's plural.
Uh-huh. And now it brings me a question. The difference between ¿cómo están ustedes and ¿cómo son ustedes? What is the difference? Tell me.
One is how are you right now, right? And the other one
Exacto.
is how are you all the time?
How you are, like
How
describe
you are.
yourself.
Right.
Describe you guys, ¿sí? Entonces, if I say, ¿cómo son ustedes? How you are, like describe yourself, right? Entonces somos estudiantes, somos inteligentes, somos bonitas, right? ¿Sí? But ¿cómo
Right, okay.
están? What is how do you feel today, right? That's why I asked at the beginning of class, ¿cómo están? Right? How are you? You see? Ahí está. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Muy bien. Número 5, Julie.
¿Dónde están ellos?
Okay. Número 6, Becky.
¿Dónde están ellos?
Sí, pero número 6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
¿Dónde están el baño, por favor?
Muy bien. ¿Dónde está el baño?
That's very important to know where the bathroom is.
Yeah. And then it's singular because I'm looking for one bathroom.
It's
right?
one bathroom.
So, ¿dónde está el baño? And what case of estar is that one? What's the case of estar?
It's location, and it's just
Absolutely.
one.
Absolutely. Like this. Número 7. What did you say, Julie?
El niño está enojado y la niña está triste, and that's mood.
Mood, perfecto. Y en el número 8, Becky, what did you say?
Los muchachos somos alegres? No.
No, because we're thinking about the verb estar, no ser.
No sé. Okay.
No, we are not touching now the verb ser. It's only with estar and los muchachos, ellos. So the boys, ellos.
Están.
So back to the...
Están. Okay.
Están alegres. Now, the difference between los muchachos son alegres y los muchachos están alegres. Can you tell me?
Están is right now, and son is like all the time.
Okay, so estar alegre is your mood, right? Your emotions,
right. I'm happy right now.
And son alegres is a personality. You see happy people, right?
Got
¿sí?
it.
Entonces,
Okay.
los muchachos están alegres. Smooth, right?
Right.
Muy bien. Número 9. Julie.
Yo estoy contento, and that's mood. Yeah.
Ok, excelente. Y número 10, Becky.
¿Quién es aquí?
Ajá. Estar. With the
Está.
star. One more time.
¿Quién está aquí?
Ahí está. ¿Quién está aquí? Right?
Right.
Por ejemplo, I'm going to say, ¿quién está aquí en la casa? Who is there in the house? Right? Now, super important question. La difference between quién es and quién está. ¿Quién es? Who is that person, right? ¿Quién es? If I saw someone in your house there behind you, Julie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
say, ¿quién?
That is my daughter, or that is, yeah, okay.
Exacto. ¿Quién es esta persona? Ah, ella es mi hija. Ah, él es mi hijo, right? Remember when we say we're defined people, right? I give you identification. Él es mi hijo. Ella es mi perra, right? ¿Quién
Right.
es? ¿Quién está? Who is there with you, right? ¿Quién está en la casa? ¿Quién está en el trabajo? See, it's in that location, who is there, right? See?
Got it.
¿Sí? Entonces, ¿quién es? One more time. We're looking for define who is this person, right? ¿Quién está is who is there with you, right? ¿Sí? ¿Listo? So we are going to close there now. We are kind of getting into set and start, like little steps. And the next class, I'm planning to have games. So we're going to work with nationalities, professions, different things, emotions. So we kind of going to describe the things. Don't forget your homework because it's going to be a huge description of a house. Remember that I told you, I asked you to do something like that, Julie, in class. We're going to do huge. Now we have a huge amount of adjectives to describe rooms
Okay.
and places inside the house, okay?
Okay.
¿Listos? Bueno, chicas, entonces I will see you next class and hope everybody can be in class and we can just move forward, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gracias, adiós. Chao,
Adios.
chao.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.